Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to TradeSetup in the afternoon wrap for the 14th of October. Okay, we'll take a look at the action for the day. Not a lot of action on the ASX200. We'll take a look at some levels that could come into play tonight. We'll also take a look at the S&P 500, what that's got installed tonight. We'll take a look at the euro, the Aussie dollar, and we're going to have a bit of a look at gold. Okay, here we've got the ASX200 30-minute chart there. Not a lot of action on the day. We did open up after closing, closing up sort of on its high for the night at 54.53. We did hold below that level, push down, and then we come up to retest it this afternoon, and we've just eased back off that level there. So that 54.53 is an important bit of a key level there at the moment, it looks like. Now that could potentially hold the market down for another leg down. So we've got this first leg down, we've bounced back up to 54.80, headed our way down to new lows at around 5400, say 5405, and then we bounce back. So now these two distances, if we can just show you that there, that distance from there to there is pretty much the same there. So potentially we could be rolling over from here, but we'll have to see how we get back down to 54.19, see how the market plays out down there. Now if it does spike through and then we're looking to take out this level, I'd say there's going to be another leg down, and we'll have to see where that takes us. But we could easily just pop down, build a higher low, and then bounce back up and wash out all those traders. We do have this trend, potentially looks like it's starting to break this downtrend here. Okay, we'll look at the S&P 500. Yeah, we're looking at that market there. We had that current leg down is held down by 21.46, so that's the key zone just at the moment. We've had that push down from 21.70, just a sort of spike above that 21.66, had a big push down to 21.28, bounced back up, found some sellers at 21.46, so had a retest and then fell over to 21.13 overnight, and then we've just pushed up over that off that zone today. And into the close this morning, and then again today just on this CFD here. Now we could potentially just work our way back up to 21.46 or 21.42, find a bit of resistance there, some sellers step in just as we retest that major breakout zone, and then roll over from there. It is in overbought territory, so we could just edge our way down. We'll have to see how that plays out tonight. Okay, looking at the Aussie dollar, this is a 1 hour chart here. I've just drilled it out a bit. If I drill it out a bit more, you can see that support zone at 21.45. Now we've had longer term, this is really just a contractive market. We've got a major support at 74.45, and we had a minor level. It's only a minor level at 75.32, which has been washed out by the looks of it at the moment. Now the Aussie does tend to wash out zones quite a bit just to catch people offside, and then they get caught out, those breakout traders, and then as it pulls back in, they all get stopped back in and have to buy back. So it does that quite a lot. It did it at the top at 7700, wash out it there, and then just roll over from there, made that lower high, and then we've been working our way down since. Now we did wash out that 75.32, and it looks like potentially we're breaking that downtrend. That was held at 75.90. Now if we just drill right in, it was held down at 75.90, and we have washed out that zone today, so we could back and fill a bit, build that major higher low above 75.32, potentially just around, even retest 75.56 or so, and then work our way back up and take out 76.24 on the long term. But at the moment, this move down looks like it's just finished. We may just be correcting, so depending on, it all depends on how far we correct up to whether we roll over or we just from here build that higher low for a bigger leg up to 7700. But yeah, very longer term, I think we're in a contraction mode at the moment. Okay, we've got the euro dollar here. This is a 4 hourly chart. You can see that longer term, it's pretty much stuck very, very long term between 116.75 at the highs and 105 on the lows support, and we have just worked our way back and worked our way up to 116.75, bounced down, and we've got a support zone at 109.40, and it looks like potentially we're just coming out of contraction at the moment, and the pressures on the downside. We have broken down through that 111.25 we mentioned, I think it was either yesterday or a couple of days ago, pushed down below that, and we're just breaking down below that support line there, that rising support line. So we'll have to see if we can get some support at some buyers stepping at 109.40. We could just wash out that zone and then back and fill back up, and then build that major lower high and then roll over again, or if for any buyers you want to see this push down to 109.40, pop off that, see that reaction off there, and then if it goes back down to retest and builds a higher low, then potentially buy off that zone for a push back up to 111.25 or even higher. Okay, lastly we'll take a look at gold here. So spot gold on the 1 hour chart. If we drill it right out, we can see we've really got this is a daily contraction here. We've got a major resistance holding the trend down up at, that's way up there at 1344. And we did have major support at 1305, which it did touch down. As we got closer to this rising support line here, basically in this zone, we just broke down, and then selling really got harsh when we got towards that 1305 support line, and then busted straight through that, and that had a big move lower. Now if we can just drill back out again, so we can see that 1305 support, it's going to be resistance potentially now. The market's been held up at 1250. We've got some support there. We did spike through, had a bit of a washout there, popped back up to retest 1265. You can see the retest there, and then we've been working our way down to 1250. So really just looking to consolidate. I don't see any clear direction just yet. We've got support at 1250 and resistance at 1265. So what we ultimately want to see is a push down, a pop up, build that high low for a major move below 1250, and then selling to that, or that this support to hold, a pop up through 1265, a bit of a wash, pull back and build that higher low for that move higher, and that potentially could take us back up to 1290 or thereabouts. Even if we hold that major trend lower. We'll have to see how that plays out. That's it for today. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. And don't forget, traders, you can go to our YouTube channel to subscribe. Just go to www.youtube.com/c/TradeSetup AU, and you can view all the uploaded videos we've taken so far.